Good morning, it's Tuesday. Welcome to another weekly vlog, starting on Tuesday this week because yesterday obviously was bank holiday. I hope everybody had a lovely bank holiday weekend. Ours was nice. We went to Exeter with friends on Saturday afternoon and evening, went out for a nice meal, and Sunday we did very little. Then yesterday went out for a nice walk along Timber Seafront early in the morning. Caught the best of the weather because the weather has been very iffy all bank holiday, and is still absolutely grim this morning. In fact, I woke up this morning feeling really low. It took everything I had in me to get out of bed onto the treadmill and put some makeup on afterwards this morning. It took everything I had in me to make me want to do that. Anyway, I hope everybody is well. This week is my last week before going on holiday. That can't come soon enough. I've got a haircut, I'm having my eyebrows done. I feel like there's something else as well, and I can't think what it is. Oh, we've got a leaving do for one of Ashley's members of staff on Friday night. That's he's been with Ashley for, he used to babysit for William when William was a baby. So a long time, a very long time. Probably 20 years, I would say. So we've got that on Friday night, and then just prep for holiday after that. It's half term this week, I think, so I'm hoping that the roads are going to be slightly quieter than they normally are at this time of the morning. It's just coming up to 9 o'clock. Off to drop parcels off and going to Tesco's. Shall I tell you, I don't know if it's an entertaining story or not, but I'd want to tell you a story. My mum has been staying up with my dad's sister up in Southport in Lancashire this week, and as you know, if you watch me regularly, my dad's sister had been on a couple of holidays with us last year. She's been in a couple of videos and some photos and stuff, and sometime after we'd been on our first holiday, we went on a Norwegian cruise with her last year. Sometime after that, her next door neighbour saw her and said, "I didn't know you were Caroline, or Caroline was your niece." And apparently her next door neighbour, who's a lady called June, has watched my videos for quite a long time and obviously had no idea that my Auntie Joan was, my auntie. And she'd seen the picture of Joan when I put the video up of our cruise. She'd seen pictures of Joan with us and realised that Joan was my aunt. So what a strange coincidence, really. My mum's been up there this week and met June yesterday. I think they had coffee together or something, and I've got a picture of you for them, the two of them, to show you. My mum meeting June, who watches my YouTube channel. So hello, big shout out to June, and I'll pop the picture in here so you can see. So that was a spooky coincidence type of thing. I just thought I'd share that story with you. Right, on my way to Tesco's after I've been to drop parcels off because I want to buy ingredients to make a recipe that I've seen online, which is I think it's like a Greek salad soup, I'd call it. I don't know if I'm making up that I'm calling it that, but it's sort of the ingredients of Greek salad made into soup, minus the cucumber. We do not have brilliant light there at all, but that's just the way it is. Let me just pop on some lipstick. There we are. I need my glasses actually before we go any further. Let me go and grab those, which means you'll be able to see the state of my sofa. Yes, it's not good, is it? I need to sort it out. Oh. Right, I've got some things to show you. I've got some lovely jewellery that I was sent, and I've got an order from Tarte Cosmetics that came the other day. Let's start with, that's upside down, let's start with the jewellery. I was sent this by a company that have sent me jewellery before called MS Blue. They've got some gorgeous bits and pieces on their website. Everything comes in really nice blue boxes, and then this particular one came in a little, this is a ring, in a ring box inside the blue box. And these are the people that made the rings that I got to copy my wedding rings. I didn't. They already had those designs. They didn't do specific copies. They already had those designs, and I ordered those. And I was so pleased with them, because sometimes I don't want to wear my expensive rings, you know, like going on holiday and stuff sometimes. Anyway, first thing I chose was another ring, which is this beautiful square cut, not a diamond, but like a diamond, in silver tone metal. I don't know if it's plated or not, but so pleased with that. Very pretty and delicate and dainty, and just what I wanted, something plain and simple. So I wore that and it got admired at the weekend actually, so that was nice. Now the second thing I chose was this very delicate little necklace. If I can get it out of its little bag, bear with. This is so pretty. The different shaped stones. Hang on, have I got it round the... Yes, I've got it round the right way. Different shaped stones. I'm going to pop that one on actually to show you. Haven't really got a good top on it today. It's a measure of my mood that I haven't managed to change out of exercise leggings and sweatshirt yet today. That is so pretty. I really like it. Isn't that lovely? Very pleased with that. And then I asked my mum if she would like to choose something, and she did. And she chose these earrings, which are really pretty, with rose gold. Just little tiny round stones within a three-pronged setting. I'll tell you what, I will pop one into my ear so that if I can get the back off it, bear with, I will bring you in a little bit so you can see how pretty and delicate they are. Aren't they lovely? So pretty, those. Anyway, Emma's Blue have given me a discount code for 15% off anything across the entire website. So if you are interested in purchasing any jewellery, do go and have a look. And I'll put the discount code and all that info down there in the description box for you to have a little gander. And I'll pop that. Mum, if you're watching, I will pop this in the drawer full of stuff to give you next time I see you. Right, next we're going to look at my Tarte Cosmetics order. Now Tarte do on their own brand website an offer every year whereby you get 7 items for about $70 or something like that, and it's very, very good. It's good discounts, and there's been lots of things I've wanted to try from Tarte for a while, so I've been holding out waiting for this offer to come because I knew they do it every year. And it arrived the other day, and I have got, the first thing is the BB Blur Tinted Moisturiser. I don't know much about this, but I thought you get to choose one product from every sort of section, so a little bit of everything type of thing. That's that one. I won't know. I got mine in the shade light medium. I thought that might be a nice light, sort of lightweight option for summertime. Then I got this, which is the Amazonian Clay Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Pressed Finishing Powder. Let's have a look at this. Oh, pretty packaging, sort of rose gold. It opens like that. It's not very exciting, it's just a powder. It's got a mirror, and then it also comes with this round brush that like this plastic, and then that's the bristle part. And I then got, this was one that I've wanted to try for a while. It's a matte waterproof bronzer. It's called Park Avenue Princess. Oh, I like the packaging. Look at that. That's cute, isn't it? It's like a little leather case. And that one looks like that with the mirror. That's my favourite packaging so far. You just saw the tripod in there. Yeah, that looks lovely colour actually, not too dark. That's a really nice light colour for bronzer, which I think will suit me particularly in winter. I managed to avoid buying any eyeshadow, I know, go me, but instead on the eye section I chose this, what's it called, Fake Awake eyeliner pen. That's what the packaging looks like, that's what the pen looks like, and it's just a neutral That's it there, to line your eyes to make you look wide awake and less red-eyed. It's also got a little blurrer on the end there, a little sponge type thing as well. Then I got this mascara. This is a tubing mascara. I don't think I've tried a tubing mascara before. It's called the Tarte tubing mascara. I got it in black, obviously. That's quite a heavy old tube there. Let's have a look at the brush, see what the brush is like. Oh, it's a plastic brush, which I like. I actually quite like that brush, that's good. So obviously I'll let you know how I get on with that. And then I got another of the Maracuja Juicy Lips. I bought myself a set of 3 of those a while ago, the little travel size ones, and I've really liked all of them. So I chose this one in the shade Hibiscus. It pops up from the bottom. I don't want to pop it up too far, but that's the shade of that. And I really like these. They're a very soft, balmy, moisturising texture. They feel really nice on the lips, and yeah, highly recommend. Enjoyed these a lot, so I was pleased to get another one of those. And then finally you get a makeup bag, which is not particularly exciting actually. It's sort of scuba fabric and quite a nice size with a zip along the top. Probably I won't do anything with that. That one will probably just go because I don't need a makeup bag. But I was really pleased with everything else, and that's such a good deal considering that their prices are pretty high usually. Oh, they've also sent me, look, a 20% off plus free shipping and returns. I'll put that up there, so if you want to scan it with your phone, you can do, for 20% off. Just pause the video and scan it and it should take you straight through. So that is today's shopping bits and pieces and jewellery, and gonna go make some soup in a minute. Right, Greek salad soup is ready to go in the oven. So we got chopped up tomatoes, garlic, red onions, red peppers, and a block of feta in the middle. And we've got some fresh rosemary and some dried oregano on that, just because that's what I've got. And some olive oil over the top. And that's going to go into the oven. I've only done it in 2 trays, so it's nicely spread out. Going to go into the oven for probably about 20-25 minutes at 180, something like that. It's cooked and out of the oven. I've just squeezed all the garlic cloves, all the papery bits, because you don't want to blend those. And then we're literally going to blend this up in the blender with some veggie stock, and it's going to be delicious, hopefully. And this is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, so delicious. I've tasted it already because I wanted to check how much salt and pepper it needed. But yeah, highly recommend. I've just crisped up a wrap in the air fryer to have with it, just to dip in a little bit. Good merry morning to you. It is Tuesday. I don't think I filmed anything after my soup yesterday. I must reiterate how delicious that soup was. You must try it. It's so nice. Even Ashley liked it, and he is not a big lover of soup generally. He's not like I love a bowl of soup and some crusty bread in the winter, and he's not got that vibe in him. He likes some soups that I make, but I don't know why I'm over explaining this. This is really quite tedious, isn't it? Anyway, it is Wednesday. I woke up with that vertigo thing again, and it's just gone off. It's been quite bad this morning. I've been staggering about a bit, but it's gone off a bit in the last half hour since I've been up and walking around, so that's good. I'm pleased about that. I do have a bit of a headache now, so I'm going to take some ibuprofen as well as my handful of daily pills. Right, I need to pop it. It's just coming up to 9 o'clock. I need to pop into town to get an anniversary card for my brother and sister-in-law. Their anniversary is the day after our anniversary, which means that this time last year we must have been just off on our Norwegian cruise, because we were on that with them when it was our anniversaries last year. I thought it was later in the year actually, but yes. Then at 10 o'clock my hairdresser is coming, having my hair cut, which I'm very much looking forward to. Need to tidy up the kitchen. She cuts my hair in the kitchen because I put my office chair in here and it's just the right height for her, and she can put all her stuff on the side. So that's her preference. I need to tidy up my kitchen before she comes. What else? What else today? Not an awful lot of stuff. Oh, but my towels, which was the final thing I was waiting for my new bathroom, arrived yesterday. So, and I put a little reel on Instagram, but if you haven't seen that, I am now going to insert a little set of before and after pictures for the bathroom so you can see the final result. And my car's telling me it's got a low battery, so I need to, because it's only like 300 yards up the hill to get home, I need to go on a slightly more circuitous route to charge up the battery a little bit. I think it's probably going to need a new battery. So it's one of those allegedly eco-friendly stop-start batteries, and I think they don't have the longest lifespan, and of course are more expensive to buy. I'm wondering actually if I can put a non-stop start battery in it, but we shall see. That's a question for Ashley rather than for me, I think. Anyway, as I've got to do a more circuitous route than 2 minutes up the hill, for which there are no doubt those of you thinking, she should have walked up that bloody hill, not driven that car to town. Unfortunately, my knees are not in a state where I can walk down. There is an extremely steep hill, and walking down the hill, not so much up, but walking down the hill is just agonising for me. Hence, I take the car. If it was flat, I would definitely walk it. Anyway, that was a long ramble. A lot of you in the comments refer to my grief post my dad's death, you know, and it's not something that I've talked about very much. I've said sometimes that I feel a bit low or something, but because so many of you refer to it ongoing, I thought perhaps it's obviously something you all think about quite a lot in terms of not probably my grief, but your own grief for lost loved ones as well. And I thought it might be something that we do an occasional little chat about. We're going to call it grief thoughts or grief diary or something like that. I don't actually know what we're going to call it because I haven't yet decided. So yeah, I thought I'd just occasionally, not every week, but occasionally talk a little bit about grief and my thoughts on it and how things are going and stuff. And overall, I would say I manage it quite well. I obviously feel sad about my dad dying, but there is also, as I've said many times before, this feeling that it was absolutely the right time. He had no quality of life because of his dementia, and you know, he'd lived a long, happy life. He was 85 years old. It is the right, you know, it is the way of the world, isn't it? It's part of life's rich tapestry and the circle of life and all of that stuff. But of course, that doesn't stop us feeling a level of grief, you know, and I find it hits me suddenly for no good reason. We were out with friends on Saturday night, and I had a bit to drink, and I think when you have a bit to drink, you let go of your emotions a little bit more, don't you, than you perhaps naturally would. And I got a bit upset about my dad. I had a little bit of a weep when we got home and felt really quite sad about the whole thing. And not so much sad for my dad as he is now, but him being my parent when I was a child and thinking back to him being well and missing that part of him. Which in a weird way is kind of nice as well, because I'm now sort of thinking of him through all the years that he was well, more so than, you know, the latter 2.5 years of his life when he was living in the care home and just deteriorating every time I saw him, really. So from that point of view, it's nice that when he comes into my thoughts, the better version of himself, you know, when he was well and happy and all that sort of thing. So that's good. And then on Sunday we're in the supermarket and I was waiting for Ashley. He'd gone off to look at something. I spent a lot of time in supermarkets waiting for Ashley, actually. I was standing by the ice cream freezers and I happened to glance into it and there was Viennetta, and Viennetta was my dad's favourite pudding. He absolutely loved Viennetta, and it made me cry. Just seeing the Viennetta there made me think of my dad and made me think of the fact that it was his favourite pudding, and that made me cry. And to me it's a little weird that that can have that level of effect on me. You know, it felt a little bit uncomfortable that something that simple and innocuous could have that level of effect on me. It felt, yeah, a little bit uncomfortable. That's the only way I can describe it. But anyway, that was my little grief chat for today. Hair is cut and done. Really pleased with it. I've gone a little bit shorter and some layers put in across the top. Really happy with how she's dried it as well. Excellent, pleased with that, ready for my holiday. Also, I love my new hairdresser. I really do prefer going out to the salon to have my hair done than having it done at home. I had it done at home for years when Will was a kid, but then I started going back out, and I do enjoy the going to the salon experience, but I think probably as well because I spend so much time at home, it's nice to get out. But my hairdresser went on maternity leave last year, last year, I can't remember, but and then I met Kirsty, who does my hair now, through the quiz team that I'm on Monday nights, and it just sort of fell into place that she was a mobile hairdresser looking for more business. She just started up again after not doing it for a while, and I was looking for a new hairdresser, and I don't mind that she comes to the house because Kirsty and I get on so well. She's so my type of person. She's younger than me, she's only 40, but she's a lovely new friend. I really enjoy Kirsty's company. You know when you just click with someone, which reminds me, I must make that video about making new friends over the age of 50 because I said I would do it and I haven't done it yet. It is on my list, so never fear, I will do that at some point if you are waiting for it. Right, rest of the day plans. It's now about 11:30, I think. Need to go and get the washing out of the machine. I don't think it's going to be good enough weather to hang it out. Does it say it's going to rain or not? Let me check. Actually, you don't need me to check on camera. I'll do that in a minute. A little bit of eBay work, and I've got 2 videos to film this week. One's a Shein haul and one is my monthly favourites for May. Got some quirky things to put in that one, I have to say. So yes, I've got to film those this week. I think I'll do one tomorrow and one Friday, and so I'm going to prep for those as well. And I've got, I can't remember if I told you this already. I'll cut it out if I have. Got my mother-in-law coming round for dinner tonight and to stay the night. Ashley is cooking homemade chicken Kiev, as that is what she requested. I'm also looking forward to that because it's one of my favourites that Ashley cooks. Good morning, it's Thursday. Can we just take a moment to admire my amaryllis, which is, this is about the 3rd year it's come back, I think. Look at how gorgeous that is. Feel like it's just about at the stage. Feel like this flower that's about to come out might be the straw that breaks the camel's back and the stem gets too heavy for the stem and keels over. But I'm just admiring it while it's looking so gorgeous. Well, I have just filmed my monthly favourites for May, which you will see coming out. I'm not sure when because we're working ahead, but at some point there will be a monthly favourites for May. It's a good one. I've had some really good stuff this month that is I was excited to share. I feel like I went on about it for longer than I should have done, but there we go. It's good to be enthusiastic, isn't it? Right, it is just after 9:30. Ashley's mum came to stay last night. We had a nice meal and chatted to her. Ashley took her back before he went to work, and I need to go to the post office and drop off my parcels, and then I've got some editing to do and some eBay listing to do. Yeah, just a normal at-homey day. Right, I'll see you later. I've just put my soup into the microwave to have for lunch. Chicken and vegetable today. Yum yum. Not homemade, must admit it is. This stuff, have you had any of that? Cully and Sully. It's really nice soup. I've got my mum onto it as well. The best one is a really creamy smoked haddock chowder that they do. It's in Tesco's, possibly in Sainsbury's as well. So you all seemed keen on adding a rant of the week segment into my video, so here we are. Today's rant is all about the endless requests for reviews for almost everything. Every time I purchase something online these days, I get an email asking for a review. Every time I go and stay somewhere, I get an email asking for a review. Every time I go to a restaurant or make a bar booking online or anything like that, I get an email asking for a review. This is all very well, Caroline, you might say. Why are you so offended about that? I'm not particularly offended about that. What I am offended about is when I don't want to click on the thing and write the review, because frankly my time is precious. I don't always have time to write a review. I don't always want to write a review. There are many reasons for this. My experience might have been just okay. I might have only just liked the product. I haven't got anything useful to add to any conversations about whatever it is I'm being asked to review. There are many reasons why I might not want to write a review, not least of which is my time is precious. So what really starts to grate on me is when I get another follow-up email which very often says, hilariously, we know you're really busy, so you might have missed our first email asking for a review, so here's another one still asking for a review. No, I didn't miss your email. I deleted it because I didn't want to write you a review. And some of them even go as far as a third email. If they get as far as a third email, depending on what mood I'm in, I'm quite likely to click on the box to review it, give them 1 star and say, whatever it was fine, but these endless emails asking me to review it are really getting my back up. I've done that more than once. But you know what really put the icing on the cake as far as requests for reviews are concerned? I recently had an appointment with my doctor. It took me 2 months, is it 6 weeks or 2 months? Can't remember, somewhere between 6 and 8 weeks to actually get an appointment to actually see my doctor, which was bad enough. But after I'd had the appointment, they wanted a review. Oh my God. Really? Is that what it's come to? We have to review the NHS now? Goodness me, I don't know. Anyway, suffice to say, I don't really do reviews and I'm absolutely sick of being asked for them and everybody wants one. No. Anyway, that sounds like my soup is ready, so I've ranted for the entire time it took to warm up my soup. I feel so much better for getting that off my chest. Good morning, it is Friday. You may have noticed this week that I have not been filming in the afternoon so much. In fact, I don't think I've filmed at all in the afternoon. It's all been in the morning. The reason for this is that I am still really struggling on and off, very on and off, with this dizziness bug thing. It's not good. Yesterday I was absolutely floored by it, and I've been sort of forcing myself to get up in the mornings and get stuff done because, you know, you can't just do nothing, can you? And then in the afternoons, every afternoon, I've crawled into bed and slept. It's almost like my body has got the memo that we're going on holiday next week and has just gone, Right, I'm done now. I'm done. I'm ready for the holiday. I can't do any more. And I've got terrible brain fog as well. For anybody thinking, oh, this is all because you've come off the HRT, it's not, because I'm still on the HRT at the moment. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to put those on. And I've got so much to do today. I'm meant to be going out tonight as well, which I'm going to take a view on later on. I really need to go because it's a leaving do for a member of Ashley's staff who's been there for 20 years. So, and he babysat for William, and you know, it's I would feel bad if I didn't go to sort of say goodbye and see him off and be there for his leaving celebration. But honestly, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Anyway, I need to film a Shein try-on haul this morning. And in order to do that, I need to tidy up the absolute wreck that is my bedroom. So I thought, for a change from our normal sequence of events on here or type of content, I'm going to do a little speeded up. It's the only way I can force myself to do it, I'll be honest. I'm going to do a little speeded up, speed tidy up type video. If you don't like it, you can just flick past, but I occasionally watch them and find them entertaining as part of another video. So that's what we're going to do now. Honestly, it feels so much better to have the room tidy. Just makes it easier to think, doesn't it? Cuban Mojito Yankee Candle wax melt is going on in my wax melter. Let's just pop that on. And now I need to set up for my try-on video. Has anybody else got a Tupperware storage cupboard that looks like that? And also, or either pantry cupboard that looks sort of like that, which actually looks better on camera than it does in real life, because it used to be much more organised than that. Anyway, I got sick of them both, so I ordered this little lot, all different sizes, but the brilliant thing is all of them, despite being different sizes height-wise, have the same lids. How genius is that? So you don't have to spend 20 minutes going through the cupboard looking for the one with the matching lid. Honestly, it's the little things in life, isn't it? These came from Shein. I'll pop a link in the description box below. I didn't pay for them, they were free of charge, I should point out. You know how I sometimes show you the householdy bits from Shein. On the subject of which, the lady who won the vegetable chopper hasn't got in touch with me, so please do check back through your comments to see if your comment, I can't remember the name of the lady offhand, but there is a post on my community page with the username which should have tagged you and sent you a notification. So please do check that out if you entered for the vegetable chopper, because I want to get that off in the post to you. Now, I don't think I've got time to do this before I go away, so I think I've just unpacked all these. I think I'm just going to put them in the pantry and have that as a little project when I get back, sorting all that lot out and reorganising. That would be a nice little organising project to do, won't it? Right, it's actually quite a nice day today. Look at the weather out there. It's blue sky and I've got the door open and it feels a little bit like spring or summer or something, which is nice. Right, I'm going to pick up an item from the parcel lockers that has arrived for me there, And then I think my next job is to sort out this table. I think I'm going to call this a vlog here because I want to get it edited ideally this afternoon and all ready, and then I am done with YouTube for before I go away. So I won't see you for another weekly vlog for a couple of weeks, but there is lots of content going up while I'm away, so there'll be plenty of videos to look at. So I hope you enjoyed those, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.